Welcome back, everyone. I'm your host, Khalil-Lullah Ballentine, and we're here on the set of First Strike. And I'm here with my man, Justen Crews. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Nice to meet everybody. My name's Justen Crews. I'm a center fielder here at Florida A&M. I'm a senior here on the Hill, and thank you for having me today.
Yeah, man, of course. So one of the first types of questions that I wanted to talk to you about is a broad one, because you're also still a student while you're here. So kind of what's being a student athlete like for you?
I mean, I love it here on the Hill. I didn't come from far, no, I'm from TSC, so it wasn't too hard adapting over here. I mean, I had a couple friends that I got to know just from being around Tallahassee. Caleb, Rowan Tarbert, obviously played with them. Tanner, Cody, a couple of guys I met here before I got here. They really took me in under their wing. It was really easy coming over here. There's a bunch of JUCO transfer guys. Everybody here is super welcoming on the campus. I mean, it was a really easy transfer just coming over here. I mean, right across the street.
Yeah, no, for sure. I can understand that. The familiarity is a good thing. So the first question kind of getting us started is your baseball journey. Florida A&M wasn't the first stop when you started playing college ball. So can you talk to me a little bit about what it was like from like the end of your senior year of high school, getting to the point that you're at now?
Okay, so right after high school, I went to Tallahassee Community College, State College now, recent name change, and a couple things changed over there. I spent my first year there under Coach McLeod, who was there for, couldn't tell you, 30 plus years.
Okay, yeah.
And then after my first year, I went through a head coaching change. I went from Coach McLeod to Coach Brian Henry, who was a former pitching coach here under Coach Jamie Shoup. And he came in my sophomore year, and I was playing about 12, 13 games, and I suffered an injury to my pinky. I broke my pinky.
Oh.
So I went through a little medical redshirt phase that year, and then my fall year of my medical redshirt sophomore year, I guess would be the way to say it, is when I committed to FAMU.
Okay, gotcha.
And then I played the rest of my spring out, and then came here my junior year.
Got you. Okay, that's what's up. So it was a pretty kind of linear. Was getting to FAM like a goal of yours?
Yes, for sure. Yeah,
Okay.
Playing Division I ball for sure was top priority.
Yeah.
Getting to play with the best of the best.
Got you. Yeah, that's real, man. That's real. And I understand that. I used to have baseball dreams back in the day, and then I put down the bat and picked up a mic. So that's how I'm here in journalism. Another question, like when you talk about the best of the best, FAM has been one of the best for the last few years. Where's the kind of expectation of team performance? Like, where would you say that your head's at when it comes to thinking about what this team can do and should be doing?
So where my head's at, I mean, coming in last year, losing by one pitch in the SWAC championship, my expectation is a championship. So I want for the best for my guys. So I think my expectation from what I expect out of everybody on the team is the best. I expect the 9 that we got on the field to be the 9 best in the conference.
Got you. And how does that look for the season to this point? Because we're going to start conference play, tomorrow?
Yeah, tomorrow.
Friday. We start conference play against Southern. So what has it been, what has this out-of-conference schedule been almost like a barometer, like a test for you guys as you head into SWAC play?
Yeah, a big test for sure. We play a lot of good schools out of conference, Mercer being one. We play a lot. Upcoming next week, got them home. They're a really good school, projected a super regional. UNF's a really good school. Obviously, the University of Florida, it goes unspoken.
And y'all played them tough.
Yeah,
y'all played them really well.
We could have won that game for sure. Villanova's a good school. Play a lot of good schools. Central Connecticut being a team that goes to a regional almost every year. Another school that came in was Eastern Illinois. Just won their regular season conference championship, and then Central Connecticut won the conference championship. So we had both of them back to back.
Yeah.
Pretty good schools. I think it's a good test getting them schools in early. I mean, it shows us what good pitching is going to really look like, what the best arms in the country look like. So it's good to see that early. So whenever we roll into conference, nothing's going to surprise us. We've seen what really good looks like.
Right. Yeah. No, 1,000%. And that's kind of what I have seen from the team. Like when I look at where the team is, because I go to games frequently, I'm always around.
Yeah.
So when I think about like where this team is and where it can be, like SWAC championship is something that I'm like, yeah, like these
Yeah,
guys
for sure.
got that for sure. So on that same note, does playing out of conference teams well give you guys any thoughts at all about reaching beyond the SWAC championship and playing further?
Yeah, for sure. So like playing UF first in standpoint, just seeing that. I mean, beating them for 7 innings, seeing that we can compete with the best of the best teams that have been to Omaha and have won Omaha in recent years. And playing schools like Mercer last year, beating them is really like gives us a good confidence boost, knowing that yes, we can win our conference. We know that, but going beyond that, going to like a regional, coming here to maybe Florida State come. What is that, May?
Yeah.
Something like that. Come around there, it's regional time, we can come here and take a game or two, maybe take the regional, surprise some people for sure.
Gotcha, yeah. Hey, and I think for us in the building, it's not really gonna come as a surprise because we already know exactly what y'all are capable of because y'all showed us and y'all have been showing us. So I'm very excited for that, man. Very excited. I kind of want to now shift back to you and put the focus back on you and your playing career. Your dad's at almost every home game. What's that like, man? Like being able to see your pops out there.
It's nice. I mean, Pops being one of my coaches, obviously the most consistent coach I've had growing up. I mean, he's been there since I hit the first ball off the tee since last pitch I seen. So he's seen my swing, seen me play, he knows my reactions, knows how I'm going to react. So just him being there, knowing for the most part, he knows the right thing to say. So if I'm in center field and he sees I get a bad call or we're not doing this hot that game, he knows the right things to say to try to get me back in the level playing space that I need to be in, to go back and get the guys be the vocal guy, try to get the guys back on to go win a game if we're down or if we're up to keep with the foot on the gas pedal.
That's good, man. That's good. Like I can imagine a little piece of that, like just seeing professors and all of that type of stuff, how they're able to kind of do a similar role. But I can only imagine the added sense of comfort that you have when your coach is somebody that's been coaching you since you took your first steps.
Yeah, it's
so,
nice.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, man. That's pretty cool.
And it's nice because, like I said, no one knows my swing better than him, or no one knows my throwing motion or my reactions better than someone who's seen it from the littlest stage before I can remember even playing.
Yeah, that's super dope. That's really dope to hear, man. I really love that type of stuff. So for you, because again, I've talked to your pops a couple of times when I've been out in the outfield, and he mentioned that like potentially being able to play beyond college and going up to that next level. Where's your head at with that?
Just my head with that sense is just hopefully to keep going and playing good baseball, winning baseball, and it'll kind of hopefully work itself out. God's plan, hopefully, if it's in His plan, it'll work itself out. If it's not, it's not. But I feel like if we keep going out there and playing winning baseball and playing good baseball, playing the game how it should be played, it'll all work itself out.
Yeah, hey, no doubt. And then kind of a similar question, but with a different take. Like, growing up, did you have a favorite baseball team, like a favorite professional team? Like,
Yeah, so I would probably say the New York Yankees started off being one of my favorite professional teams, which
Okay.
now it's the Tampa Bay Rays.
Okay, I could kind of be okay with that. I could kind of be okay with
Just
that.
because I got a hat when I was little, it was a Yankees hat, so I mean, I
Okay.
ain't know no better, so I was like, all right, I'm a Yankees fan.
That's real.
So my pops is a Braves fan, so it's
See, and I can respect that a lot more than a Tampa Bay
uh-huh,
Rays fan.
It's conflicted, which I'm only a Rays fan because I got one of my coaches from Tallahassee Community College. He's really close with Taylor Walls, a shortstop.
Okay.
And I actually got lucky enough to train with him just a little bit.
Got
so.
you. Okay.
So I'm gonna back my guy over there
Okay.
And then if I had to go second, it's definitely I'm gonna go Milwaukee now, the Brewers.
You know what? And I love Milwaukee.
Yeah, the
Milwaukee's
Brewers.
been my team. I remember like when Eric Thames was when he was hitting. That was around when I first got into baseball for real. 'Cause that was like 2018. I think I really started watching a lot when I was in like 2017.
Yelich times.
Yes,
Yeah.
man. My favorite Yelich memory was like just watching him, Osuna, and Stanton like all hitting bombs. It was
Yeah.
that 58 home run season.
Yeah, that was a nutty year.
Yeah, that was
Really
a good
boosted
year.
my love for the Brewers whenever they drafted my roommate from TSC my freshman year, Marco
Really?
Dinges he went to FSU
Okay,
his junior year, but he was a one and done there. Kid was
really?
every time he swung it was a barrel, just bam, 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 bam.
That's what's up,
Yeah,
man.
he got drafted I think 4th round to the Brewers. I think he's playing for the Timber Rats or something now.
Okay.
Pretty good.
Okay, that's what's up, man. That's really dope. That's really dope. One thing that I kind of want to go back to that I remember you talked about before was you talked about having an injury to your pinky.
Yeah.
So, what's it like knowing that? Because it was in your throwing hand.
Yeah, it's on my right hand.
So yeah, what's it like knowing that? This is an injury to my hand that like I have to use when I'm for defense and when I'm batting too, and learning how to trust yourself and trust your body again, even when the doctors might say that hey you're good, you're perfectly good. Is there still a mental roadblock or is that something that you didn't experience? How was that entire time for you?
So I got lucky enough to, well not lucky, but whenever I got cleared to play, I got into summer ball, so it was a lot more relaxed baseball, more of like getting reps in, getting the repetition to get into like when you come back in the fall, so you're kind of coming back ready to go. So when it like, because school ball obviously matters probably a lot more than summer ball, so coming back just ready to go is way more important than being ready to go in summer ball.
Okay.
So it was nice I went there actually, that was the first time I met Coach Will and Jam, is the summer after I broke my pinky, so they kind of got to help me a little bit.
Okay.
And I got to know them a little bit, which helped going back to the transition to come over here. I knew Coach Will and Jam, which Coach Jam is still here, he's our pitching coach, but Coach Will is actually at Southern.
Okay.
Which is, he got a good job over there. He's the recruiting coordinator now, so I respect it. But he's coming in this weekend, so it'll be nice, a little homecoming.
Yeah, a little homecoming. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. I think maybe like one last question. If you could paint like the perfect career, baseball or other, like, or a mixture of the two, what would that look like where Justen Crews is 35, 36 now? Like, what does that look like for you?
For me, it would be hopefully to play some years of pro ball and then further my education of the game and teach it along with being a teacher into like, I would like to teach science or maybe even reading and be a head coach at I don't know, high school, maybe college level. Maybe if I'm respected enough at pro level at some time, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that's what I would be looking to be a teacher of the game at around that age. Maybe if I'm lucky enough playing it still, but reality's reality. So more than likely, probably coaching it, teaching the game.
Hey, that's dope. And I didn't know that you were a science guy.
Yeah, I like science. I'm a science guy. I want to teach, and I want to go and teach science.
Okay.
So if I would after I finish my interdisciplinary studies at major, I'm gonna probably try to further into science.
Okay, that's dope. I've been thinking about being a teacher myself. Yeah, man, I think that'll do it, man. Thanks again for coming out. I appreciate you.
Appreciate
accepting.
you.
Yeah, no doubt, bro, no doubt. But honestly, that's gonna do it. Thank you all for tuning in to WAC First Strike. Please continue to stay tuned for more content, more videos, and all of those things. I appreciate it. Khalil-Lullah Ballentine, thank you.